Good morning, guys. Today is officially day 1 of driving. I guess it's day 2 of the trip, but we're in Walla Walla, Washington today, and we are going to Villain Sportsland. I've still got a little bit of work to do on the car, but first things first, I've got to go get some parts, some supplies, and get some food for the guys. So let's get to it. So Seth and Luke went to go grab some food. I was uploading the video, so I told him to go ahead without me. And Damien had to take the truck to the track. And someone left the garage open, so I'm gonna go ahead and be responsible and handle that for whoever was irresponsible. Oh, good. All right. The car has an oil leak, so I'm gonna buy some more oil, and I have RTV still, so I think we just need to pull the front apart, find out where it's leaking, and then put some RTV. Maybe the cam seals aren't good enough or something, but that's the one main thing we have to fix before we drive today. It never gets old looking at this thing. I love it, even when it's covered in oil. Another thing that could potentially be problematic here is the rear ride height. I was rubbing up in here on that. I've got about this much gap right now. It was lower before, but I heard it rub a couple times yesterday, so I may have to still raise up the coilovers, which Cameron did for me at the shop, but I don't think we went high enough, which sucks because it's already higher than I want it to be, but I might need that just for squat clearance for when the suspension squats, because this has got some soft rear springs. Last night when I was driving, we stopped for something. Oh yeah, I found a strap in the middle of the road. So I stopped, flipped around to go get the strap out of the middle of the road. And when I went to take off, I kind of gave it a boost pull. Well, I forgot I had Sour Patch gummies on the dashboard. And as soon as I hit the throttle, they all just came dumping into my lap. And I was so tired and it was so dark, I didn't know what it was at first. They like went down my leg. It felt like rocks and sand, like hitting my arm and my leg. And I was like, what just happened? I thought there was like road dirt coming up through the wheel well or something, through the firewall. I don't know. It was just like spraying all over my leg. I'm like, what the heck's going on? And yeah, there's a sugary mess all over the floor. And so then as I'm driving to stay awake, I'm like reaching around without looking, just picking up Sour Patch Kids, throwing them out the window for the last 30 minutes of our drive. And that kept me on the road when we were super tired. So just gassing up on my way to the track. We actually used quite a bit of fuel last night. On the dyno, the car used almost a half a tank to get all that stuff figured out, and then the drive here, I think we used a tank and a half over, maybe about a tank, over 180 miles. So the car's not doing great on gas. I actually opened the tune that Oscar did, and I selected the part where we were cruising and just took away some fuel till we were cruising at like 14 to 15 AFRs, like really light load, hoping that would save some fuel. I did that on the last trip in my IS300, and it worked pretty well. So hopefully that works on this trip too, trying to maximize fuel economy. been a while since I've been here, but I really, really like this track. It's cool because it's really green. I don't know that I remember being here this time of year before, but the fields are green. It's not super brown. Like, this is a beautiful part of the country. There's a ton of cars here. What's up, dude?
Good?
Everything good?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Should it work now?
Yeah.
Good.
Yeah, we drove it here. So.
Nice.
My priority right now is to find Damien because he has my food. But, and then fix the car, unload the car, all that stuff. But I just want to eat right now. I'm gonna do a pit walk here. What's going on in here?
Oh,
what is going on in
hey,
here?
I literally came up and I was like, where's Whittick? I need a power probe.
I got two of them on this trip.
I know he runs his shop, his house, his truck, his drift car off a power probe. Everything is ran off a power probe.
I walk up and I'm like, what is this doing over here? And then, and then I see legs, I'm like, who is this? You're under your dash with a power probe.
I got a new steering wheel here, Momo.
Whoa,
right, yeah.
whoa, whoa.
And my other one was dish, and this is flat, and then this is like power, but you have to have the driver's seat plugged in. Stupid!
So you're wiring it up?
No, I'm just giving it some power so I can get some distance, dude.
Just,
I'm not gonna keep this in my car.
oh, that's how I run.
I know, that's why the zip ties on it.
It's full time, man. Full time power probe.
This is just part of a loom. Motorsports loom.
You need at least 2 or 3 in the car at all times. What'd you do?
I angry entried because people were going super slow and I misjudged my speed and had a little plastic on plastic crime.
Is this your first crash?
Oh no, I tapped the other side before I did the body work. So there's still like scuff from like a barrier on this side.
Yeah. Okay, now it matches.
Yeah, I think I'm gonna blame it on the tail end of this being longer than the Z. That's what I'm gonna blame it on. The 350Z's got that little short butt with no overhang. So.
Where'd this happen?
That was around one of Lone Star Drift.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, tapped the plastic barrier with that side.
This isn't terrible.
Yeah, it's fine.
Yeah.
It's totally fine for the week. I'll fix it.
Yep.
I don't know if I'll probably just.
Oh,
like,
it's fiberglass.
Yeah, I'll probably just patch that and repair it.
Yeah, that's not bad
And
at all.
then punch this out. But I'm a little mad. Like it didn't even like it cracked the plastic more than it cracked the fiberglass. So I'll get some GM matchy spray paint and just hide it.
We haven't fixed the oil leak yet, but we're gonna take the first lap of the day. We put cameras on everything, so we're gonna try and get some good shots today. I'm really excited to go drive this track. I want to go test the new Nico Drop 3-wheel feature and see if that's any fun. I don't know if I'm gonna try riding the wall with this. A couple guys have already hit, and I really don't want that to happen in this car. And I know my limits, and I'm not confident in this car to ride the wall yet. So I'm just gonna go play around and get comfortable with the track. Just make sure that's not a fire. The oil leak's just a little bit too big. We're gonna have to fix that. Can't drive with that. I really don't want the car to catch on fire. And it was smoking a lot, that lap under the hood. So much so that I was worried that it might have been on fire. Yeah, it's starting to pull over. There's oil everywhere. Yeah. So now I got to clean it up and fix it. So yeah, 2 laps, not very fun, but we'll get it. We'll get it. My goal is to conquer this car on this trip because I usually drive cars that are easy to drive. What is that? I usually bring cars that I'm comfortable with that are easy to drive. This car I'm not comfortable with and it's not easy to drive. So I have a new goal on this trip because all these tracks I've driven before. So I need to conquer it.
All right, track review. First laps, how do you feel?
The track is the track. I've been here before and like it's good. They added that Nico drop, which is cool. I was watching a few laps before I got out there. We got here and I thought I could get away without fixing the oil leak from yesterday. We knew we had a little bit of oil leak, so I took a couple laps and it got really bad. Like look at this. It's like spraying out of the hood, coming down the bumper. It's coming out here, so I don't know exactly if it's coming out of there, and maybe that we got bad rings. I'm pretty sure it was flinging off the belt earlier. So first I have to find the leak, then I have to fix the leak, and then I have to hope that it's all good after that and there's not a major problem. But aside from that, the car's a handful. It's really hard to drive. It's like the angle is not quite as much as I want. Spinning out in places where I normally don't spin out. The handbrake, we got it to work, but like the rear end hops like really violently when you lock up the handbrake, which is gonna be really hard on a track like, well, any track that we drive at. And the gearing is like really hard to drive. Second gear is like third gear on most cars. So I'm like, and then boost comes on and you gotta stay pinned. And then when you transition and come off throttle, you have to basically start clutch kicking again. So I brought an IS300 diff, which is a way better ratio. So I think I'm gonna focus on getting that IS diff put in and welded, and I'm gonna focus on getting the oil leak fixed, and then I'm gonna learn how to drive this car. So I can't say I'm like level 10 stoked right now, but I like the challenge in some ways, like that it's not like show up and just, oh cool, I'm just buttering the track, whatever, like I do in some of the cars that I'm more comfortable with. This is actually a struggle and a challenge, and as weird as that is to say, like I somewhat enjoy that part of this. So challenge on, let's do it.
Remember when you said you wanted to be challenged in drifting because it was too easy for you?
Yeah.
Here's your challenge.
Yeah, challenge.
Figure it out.
I was just talking about that, how I enjoy the challenge.
Yeah.
Like, but yeah, I'm also can I be frustrated? You know, allow me a little bit of frustration in my challenge.
You can be frustrated with this, but not frustrated with the rest.
Oh yeah, I guess those are like two.
Hey, stop. Stop.
What is that?
Is that a callus?
What's that?
Yeah?
Do you need help? Do you need money? Like, is this a financial issue?
Yes.
You need me to buy you socks?
No. I need to buy shoes.
What is this? I should be wearing. Oh!
Yeah, well, I took them off for a reason.
Oh, okay.
A little hot outside. Yeah.
What are you doing? Oh, you tuning?
Yeah.
I'm a tuner.
No, not that.
Oh, okay. Alright, I'm done with you.
Okay.
Would you just look at this?
Would you look at it?
We talked about it last night when it was leaking, and we kind of all agreed, like, I think it's leaking out of the cam seals, and 100%. Both the bottoms of the cam seals are leaking, And since we can't get new cam seals because they're JDM, we're gonna use some more black stuff and just glue them in there again. This time I'm gonna put more glue because they were glued in when I took them out and I didn't glue them in properly the second time. So
What's glue made out of? Horse hooves.
yeah.
Yep.
Should we just squeeze that up and put it in the cam seals?
Powered by Haichu.
So I think it's fixable. I think we know exactly what to do. We're gonna do that, put it back together. Probably gotta let it cure for like 30 minutes or so before we drive it, so yeah. The other thing is, I don't know for sure like how much was coming out of the crankcase breather, but it was definitely wet. You can actually see right there, it's a little bit wet. So out of precaution, we're doing both. We're doing the cam seals and then we added the catch can. We brought the catch can with us, but we hadn't installed it. So we decided it was high time to do it properly, put the catch can in, that way it doesn't blow right into the manifold and cause a fire. I've had a lot of fires happen from oil getting on the hot manifold, so like prevention is the best method. Then we don't even need a fire extinguisher. If you just don't have a fire, then there's no reason to have a fire extinguisher. So Damien hooked all this up, got it set up. It was mounted right here before, which now is taken up, and that's kind of the reason we hadn't done it yet. So we just put it right there. It should be fine for now. If we have any issues, we'll find a better way to mount it, but I want to get that going and then learn how to drive this car because I have yet to freaking drive it. That's how Connor stops the scooter. He just, oh, I need to stop. Boom! Doing the grams. So we just got done fixing the cam seals. We suspected that there was a problem with the cam seals after we did the cylinder head last night. And sure enough, pulled it off and it was leaking exactly where I thought it was. So that was cool. I think we have a solution. We had to use a bunch of silicone. We can't buy cam seals because they're JDM and we can't get them. So I had to use a bunch of silicone. It was leaking around the outside of the cam seals, not the inside. So the inside seal is good as long as we can fill the cavities that were leaking with silicone. It should stop the leak. So we're letting that set up right now. We ran a tube to the catch can. Well, we installed the catch can. We brought it along with us, but we installed it. That way, if it is leaking out of there, it should not catch on fire. I know Cy wanted to get a picture of the car on fire, but not today. Actually,
Maybe tomorrow.
Yeah, so once that silicone's dry, we'll put water back in it, start it up, and it's right about time for the night driving. Was it golden hour yet?
Almost.
Almost golden hour. And then a fire.
Golden fire.
That was my nickname in high school. What are you up to?
Putting my gas pedal back on with some baling wire.
Can you elaborate?
The gas pedal has like a C-clip in the back here,
Yeah.
and I don't have that C-clip.
Oh, like it pivots on a pin or something, like a clutch type pin?
BMW stuff.
I don't know if I can.
Floor mounted.
I don't know if I can pull it back off. It's just on the back side. So it's got like a rod that goes through. So when you're really flooring it, you'll actually push the gas pedal off.
Yeah. What happened to your diff?
I broke an axle and then I blew up a diff.
Both?
Yeah. So I'm already through all my spares. Day one.
Day one.
Day one, all the spares.
You should drive easy.
This track's hard.
Do that. Yeah. Do you like it?
My gear ratio kind of sucks, to be honest.
The what?
Gear ratio.
Oh.
Because like I'm third down the straight,
I gotta go, right?
but I'm not fully into boost in third. So I can either just like ride rev limiter in second, or like shift to third
And just bog?
bowl.
Yeah.
And then to keep it in boost, the rest of the track, I'm just like roasting tires, like tons of wheel speed, tons of smoke, but like not really going anywhere. It looks cool, but I'm sure it sucks for.
Not fast.
Yeah, it's like hard to keep up with people driving like that.
30 gallons.
Nice.
But it's fun.
I like your car. It looks really good.
Thank you.
Yeah. Good luck.
What's going on
you
in
don't
your
need
car?
luck. My cam seals were leaking, so now I'm just waiting for silicone to dry.
Oh, I did that.
So I should be alright. Yeah. I like I want to drive, but I'm like, I don't want to do this again, so I'm gonna let it dry longer than I should.
You guys need help?
All right, we're about to go drive on track. We finally fixed the cam stuff. We were waiting for silicone to dry. It says 24 hours. It's been 1 hour. Hopefully it holds. I gotta go fill it up with water right now before we get on track. I'm gonna go over to the hose, wash the engine bay, top off the water, hopefully get a little bit of footage before it's completely dark. But one thing I'm concerned about is the possibility that it's got so much blow by that it's just gonna blow all the oil out. So I hope that's not the case. I hope it works and that the cam seals were the biggest problem, but we'll see. If it's the other way around, then the car may not be drifting the rest of the trip. So you know, yeah, I wouldn't be surprised. How are you doing?
I'm great. Look at that sunset golden hour stuff.
Were you just drifting?
No, I was getting gas.
Oh,
And I got to swap out my tires because we got uneven tire wear over here.
you just swap left to right?
Yeah. You get like.
How's the car doing?
Great, it's good.
No problems?
No, but I'm not running much grip.
Oh,
So I'm running like 45 psi and like 4 clicks from hard. From
okay.
the shocks.
Yeah.
And it's fine. Like I can hang with everybody,
Yeah.
but like it's also gonna save axles and shit.
But you can definitely dial more grip in.
Oh yeah, tomorrow, like, you know. But I'm not fielding. I don't want to waste the car on the first.
Yes.
What's up?
What up?
Hanging 10. How are you guys?
So good.
Good weather?
Good out there.
So much fun.
Huh?
Super good out there.
How's she running?
Running good.
Yeah.
I'm ripping now.
Those injectors work out?
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
to the same problem, or the cam seals popped out, or whatever's leaking on the cam seals is back to leaking. And it's not the actual seal that goes around the camshaft, it's the outer part that's leaking. So we're able to fix it by using RTV silicone sealant. What happened is the way we put them on before, we just didn't let it cure long enough. So I went and bought the right stuff, which is better than the ultra black that I normally use, because it'll cure faster and it's a little bit stronger of a sealant. So we're gonna do that. We're gonna take them back off. We got what, 4 laps I think?
Were they worth it?
Dude, it was fun.
Yeah.
It was fun. So now we're gonna let it cure overnight and give it like a full cure, and hopefully tomorrow we got no problems with it. Because I want to be able to drive non-stop tomorrow.
Are these all pieces of other people's tires?
Where is it? No, these tires are so grippy they start to
Ball up?
yeah. Ready for some Hollywood sound effects?
All the undershot, right?
Well,
Oh,
we can't use the audio in this.
That one.
Oh,
But that was
shit.
Hollywood quality audio.
You know, if you just stick it all over the actual cam, it's got a seal.
Oh, we just scraped off the cam twice.
So we're taking a
Where's my helmet?
Here, let me get you. Why you have me here so you don't have to do this kind of stuff. It makes the media seem more legit.
Okay.
Although do that too sometimes, because I do like that.
Yeah. Is there enough light? I'm trying to stay in these headlights.
No, come over here in front of your car. Yeah, that's perfect. That's perfect. Okay.
It's because I never do 5 hot laps. So when it gets to 5 hot laps,